Okay. So I'm guessing somebody's family might have had some people in hiding and they want to claim to be the king, but they can't. It's me. That's what I said. It's too much of a collective opportunity. What these people did, what I'm hearing, what God is saying. So, even if they're trying to use one of the Thomas boys, those people are going to be disbarred because all these people went on and ran ahead of me, is what I'm hearing. So, anybody that runs ahead of the Christ, okay, then they shall die, is what the Bible says, okay? So there's none of these cousins. And what I'm telling you, I've never talked about my family members unless it was some of us girls. And we kind of was like, oh yeah, she be doing this or whatever. I don't want to go to the club with her. I never talked about not one of my family members like a dog. And even when my family members were going through things, okay, I never talked about them. With a cousin, they were saying this person was on drugs. I'm like, oh man, that's messed up, or something like this or whatever. I didn't run it through the mud. I didn't go run off and tell every single body. But this got something to do with me, so I'm telling everybody. Like I said, none of these people came up to me to talk to me. And in the Bible, it says, and we should all know this, just this common sense for you that don't like the Bible. If somebody don't want to listen to you, you got the right to discuss something with somebody else. Okay? Because why we're saying that is because people are going to be known in these days to try to hide family members or hide things or replace family members with plants. That's the second place where they messed up at, is trying to keep one person outside of the loop. Why would you do that unless that person is the real person that's really the king? So really all these people went against me at some point in time being king by hiding this information from me and going off to other countries and hiding and things like this. So it still doesn't add up. It's still not going to work. There's nobody else is sitting on that throne but me. That's it. I don't care what these people is talking about. I know the truth about a lot of things. We're not even going to say it on here. All right? So that could be also where this whole thing got messed up too, with this cousin dealing with that Parham girl. Okay? That could be why that cosmic wifey look a lot like, well, her skin color is different and everything, but she looked a lot like one of the Parham girls. Name start with a K. And my cousin, like one of my cousins, like my older cousins, was obsessed with that girl. But I think they had got in trouble for dating or something like this, because something about her age or something. But and I think he got in trouble for that. Actually, we're not gonna say any names. But I feel like that was the first kind of kill right there, right? That could have been the first. It was like even rumors about somebody maybe being sick or something. But like these are my favorite cousins or whatever. Like I'm not gonna sit there. Um, I don't know. I just there's a different something. Even though, like I said, but it's almost like I don't know these people because where have they been? Where was they at when these people was pulling on my energy? Where was they at when these people were doing whatever this is behind the scenes with me or to me? You see what I'm saying? A real king protects their empires, including their family. A family member is not going to be left out. And then also people put on to that person so that person can maybe be harmed. It just don't work like that. There's no other king. And I told you guys, it's whatever my DNA makeup is that makes us be able to go into, that even has anything to do with that last name being included with royalty. It is no other cousin in the family. It's none of the, it's not my auntie's twin boys. They was born in May. It's not them. It's not one of the Thomas kids. It's none of that. I'm the one that brought the royalty into the family. I'm telling you. Now the royals could have been attached to that family for a long time. Okay, like that, using them as wet nurse, but I'm the only one that can rise up as king. Nobody gonna be able to tell me that you're gonna test my DNA and you're not gonna find the direct DNA of one of the Elizabeths. You just ain't gonna be able to tell me that. That's why God showed me in a different way. We got the archer here, and somebody could be pointing a finger at you. Okay, somebody's like, feel that burn. It ain't gonna be no burn, baby. The only people about to be burning is y'all. Yeah, you gonna feel it. You gonna feel it. And then gluttony, I don't have anything. I don't have anything. Gluttony is these people that got more than one or two cars, more than one and two lives, more than one and two names. Okay, people that are coming in somebody else's name saying that they are the Christ and deceive people in order to get a hold of accounts, or to say that they are family members or parents on accounts that belong to me. People that kept away my true identity or my true name, because the name could just, it may not even be nothing about your identity, or you will stem from another something. It could just be that, it could just be that somebody, your original name on your real documents is not the same because they needed to hide your identity while you were in the regular world. Okay, somebody misses somebody. There's nobody about to be able to convince, because I can look through my mind and I can see where these people connected. I can see the betrayal. I can see them talking to each other. I can see them making sure I don't know. I can see it all. It's not Clarence's kids. It's none of them. It's just not. Yeah, we got in the reverse. I'm telling you, they put the bull in reverse, the whole family is in reverse. That's what I'm saying. That's the truth. If they put the bull in the reverse, or this bull in reverse, that has something, there could be this kind of look like Trump Tower. Some building looked like this. When they didn't sign this over to me or something like this, okay? And then they sat there and try to make it seem like the original Trump is still alive. That's a major betrayal, to hide the fact that they did this, okay? So somebody's trying to say, remember when you said this, feel that burn. Well, I didn't say nothing about nobody. That's just a regular, And then we say something about the birds or something like this. What? Because y'all hijacked something? Okay, so this is just solidifying when the Parhams could have linked up with the Brutons in order to start this heist or whatever, to make sure that I'm not sitting on the throne. To make sure that maybe they got this man in trouble for talking to their daughter, but then they went into some kind of secret covenant, and then later on these people end up, I don't know, doing something with that version, okay? That version of this cousin. Because these people, like I said, that may not be the original cousin. That could be the plant. When this person went to jail, something could have happened in jail where they changed this person out. Because I remember his mom ended up passing away when he was in jail, and I think that made me cry because I know how much he cared about his mom. You know what I'm saying? And she was a nice lady from what I know of when she was alive. Okay. I don't know how these people are when they go the other way, or when they die, or when they cross over. They might turn directly demon, and they might go in demon time, and they might have been the ones that cracked into my identity and started gifting away my things to their kinship, or their kin, or the other people that's kin to me. We got a love message. Okay. Like I said, any family, that's what I'm saying. Because what I was picking up on is some of these families, what we talking about on this channel, it's like these people are coming back in your energy here to end up trying to marry you. And it's like, dude, in 1983, we was cousins. What the hell is this? Even if they swap them out or something, that don't make no sense. That's a form of betrayal. That's a form of betrayal. It just is. To hide to take, if these people found out that I was the king at 9 years old, and there was money added to this, and said we could go and start this thing over, or we can do this and that, and they left me there and they put all plants in the family, that's a form of betrayal to the king, because somebody was pissed off because they could have got removed from the area because of some kind of harm or something like this. Okay. Now, I never went to anybody in my childhood and said such and such molested me. I had a dream, or it could have been a real instance where I was in the bed and I remember a man rubbing up against me with his groin area. Okay. And I think I was in my dad and them room in our childhood home. But I've never went and said, oh, this person did this. That's what I'm saying. So whatever these people were doing to me, it had heavy brainwashing, or it wasn't happening to me, or somebody else is planting their memories in my head, which I can't help that. If I'm revealing something in this, because you guys let people put other people put their sins and their demons in my Akashic record, so I would have to fight off their demons, and they would say, oh, let's see. What I'm hearing is that's what they thought was the cliff. That's the cliff. That they took all the sins and all the mean, shameful things that these people said, and all the times they signed paperwork and things like this, and illegal things that they did, they put them in my Akashic records. So I could talk about them today. So somebody is in the industry heavily, the music industry. because that's not my energy. Somebody is trying to play somebody in the music industry. Y'all gonna have to come up on down from there. Or you gonna have to come down from there. And like I said, these people already had some kind of come up off the industry. You the industry babies. It's not me. It's not me. Okay? It's not me, is what God is saying. It's not me. So that's how I know that that's why I don't even like really doing these videos no more. Because this is all fraud. Why would I even be answering? That's why they don't come directly with me. They let the tarot reader say it, or they energetically try to transfer or transmute the messages to me, because they know it's bull. They know they're in the wrong. They know that they're in the wrong, and that's the bottom line. I ain't letting nobody slide when it come to mine. I ain't letting nobody gets a pass. I don't know none of these people. I thought I knew them. I don't know nobody in this world. I don't know nobody. No, new, these different versions of these words. I can say, well, I guess, like Christ said, oh, well, I guess I never knew you, or I never knew you. Because somebody was showing some part of the world, some part of the way things are, some part of these people. And what you're going to find out if you're going through a process like this is you don't know nobody. You don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. I just know what I'm told. I know what I hear. All right? I know what I see to a certain extent sometimes. All right? So this is what y'all trying to do. Y'all trying to take the girl, the light-skinned girl with the curly hair. Okay? That could be a clone of Jessica, okay? And y'all trying to put this person, but who framed Roger Rabbit? So you could have put this person with one of my twins, because that looked like his type. Yeah, it do. Yeah, it do. But I feel like this could be one of the people that's like, oh, just love me or something. Because I said, it's kind of like they take turns. I'm hearing going to heaven. Now, my dome could be heaven to these people, or it could have been, because I didn't know what was going on in the background. So that's a place to go to quiet the mind. So it's something like that. I'm hearing that, I don't know, somebody's not watching over heaven or something like that. And my mind is heaven. Okay. And so that's what you try to do. Okay. Could have something to do with Francis. Because I know them Thomas girls couldn't, I wouldn't say they couldn't stand me, but it was very uncomfortable. Even going to ride to church, when my grandma used to ride to church with them, the girls, it was uncomfortable. The boys, it was all right. Well, one of the sons, I think that he didn't really fuck with me like that. But I don't even think it's that. I think these were the older people, and they knew what the truth was about something. If I think back. Yep. So that's just what I'm getting here. I'm not backing down. This could mean that, again, when Charles went over there on them trips or something could have happened here. Something could be in reverse here. And they're trying to hide this so they can move accordingly. But, yeah, something like that. To evade some type of death or some kind of judgment. I mean, who knows? I might go back to my hometown and everybody look totally different, or everybody's gone. Because somebody buried somebody's father's clone or the original version of somebody's father, and these people are distributing the... Say this father went to the underworld and he started buying up property or something, like in the 90s. He could have been bought up a lot of stuff or something like this in the underworld. Because my dad was buying properties, then I think my uncle started, but my uncle started buying like a lot of properties and flipping them and stuff. And then my dad just only had his couple little properties, and he built a little a duplex or whatever. And then but I think that already this is what's going on in this realm. But what was going on in the other realm, this dad could have already been buying up some shit. It's almost like somebody bought up a whole bunch of shit in between the area. If I would be stuck here, I would always have a place. Okay. And these people in the underground, because I wasn't part of it, they're hiding it. But that's who somebody wanted to have. Yeah, look, a hermit or a Virgo is saying that this is not the sun, because I told you, when these men go into the underworld, or the underworld could just be Islam. Okay. And but mostly with so-called black men. Okay. They could have took other wives, or they could have had celebrity wives and everything. Okay. And so this Virgo is lying about somebody not being somebody's son, because they can't come back into this realm, or they can't come back towards me or something like this. It would be something, maybe even it's a sin or I don't know what this is, but I'm just looking at it this way. Okay. So really, this could be my dad that could have been having me signed up as a wife, or the first wife, or the youngest wife, and the daughter, or something like this. Okay. Like I said, when I was growing up with my dad, I never heard no shit about no. That's what I said. This thing is so tricky with this Islam stuff. Okay. Because somebody could be using that as an excuse, like, oh, you did have a man in your husband's house. No, I had a man in my dad. I had a boy my age in my dad's house. I never brought a man into my house. I never had I never brought a man in my house to in my man's house that pays the bill for sex or something like this. Period. So if these people are kind of trying to claim this, you're gonna be end up finding yourself guilty with fentanyl poison or something else. Okay, that's what you're gonna find yourself doing. All right. Again, for girls like me that people could have been recording and watching all your sexual encounters, why were you staying in a relationship if you thought somebody was doing that? It makes no sense, because it was all a setup. There's no other reason. And you sat there and you got blood on your hands because you let this happen as the spouse, or you was the one sending the people in to make money off of your wife. After you got mad, if somebody's wife, if somebody could have seen their wife doing something, okay, or they was pimping their wife out, and then in the divorce they tried to act like this could be energetically or otherwise. They tried to act like, oh, this lady was just sleeping behind my back all this time. Well, damn, if you knew they was sleeping around your back 60 years, 20 years, why you didn't leave then? For somebody. And anytime that a woman is even going out to speak with another man and she's in a relationship, she's gonna maybe talk a little bit about her person, like, yeah, he just don't do this and that or something. But to dog walk a motherfucker, that just ain't me. You might be brought up. You see what I'm saying? But for me, no. You know what I'm saying? There's a limit. Okay? So somebody is doing something like that. And I'm telling you, somebody is using these encounters. If these people are transporting people, they're using these encounters in order to claim that you're promiscuous. Okay, somebody could have been sitting like a bride for the past couple years, even limiting themselves from their partner a little bit, okay? As much as possible. I'm not saying that somebody asking for something for months and you ain't give, but somebody could be acting like that just so they can get a new wife with this group or something like this. But in some situation, like I said, somebody stopped asking for sex, and so you stopped giving it to them, and then they try to act like, oh, my wife just ain't, or my husband just ain't having sex with me, and that's not the thing. Okay. But we're just getting to see the game that's being played. You know, and I'm not doing this for the next people. No, I'm doing this for me. Because I think that when I said something about like the Bible or something and getting a better understanding, I was doing it for, you know, even if I can't do it, I'm doing it for the next. But that's not in this case. In this case, what we talking about here, this could have happened to people before me or other women that were that had my same type of energy or something like this. But this is for me. This is for me. Because I see what these families have done. The children could be straight, or so they think so. They make the children think that they straight by going against the mother in some of these situations, because they feel like they got a little boost, or they got a little job, or they got people kissing their ass, or whatever this is. They getting attention when they're spying and trading out on their mother. Okay, but what these girls is gonna find out, especially the girls, that you ain't safe. In 20 something years, you're going, or 20, 30 years, you're going to go through the same process, and they're going to rat you out or something if you don't get down and kiss their ass with these no good ass men that's doing this to women in the first place. It's called abuse. Okay. And these girls are going to find out the hard way. You see, because some of you could be going through this right now, and you talking about it, and they're like, oh, stop saying that about this or whatever like this, or you just really don't know, because they're in, right? Because they think that they're in. But these girls and these boys too is what I'm hearing. They're going to have a rude awakening, because in 20 years when they go through this process because of what they did to their mother or their father, and they knew that they was just doing this for money or a come up, these people in these groups is going to do the same thing to them. Nobody's safe from these people. Doesn't matter if you go to their sex parties or nothing. Nobody is safe. So all of y'all that's out there listening to me know what I'm telling you. This is something they've been doing for centuries. Okay? They only let the kids think, oh, we know something that mother doesn't know. Usually it's women that went through this awakening already. And the people in the house like, you're not the Christ, or you don't know nothing, or you, why are you acting like you're all that because you know this information? And then all of a sudden they get real quiet. They don't want to talk. They don't care about what you're saying no more. Or they trying to stop you from your daily Bible readings or your daily videos or whatever. And they're not really arguing with you no more because they already in. They're already in. And they feel like they know something more than you know. Right? Right? Okay? This is to make them feel like they're in the game. Right? Yeah. And they're going to use them in the game and get them to do crimes. And then when they want to get out, or when they want what's due to them in 20 years that they was promised, they're not going to get it. The thing that's different with me is I didn't make no deals with these people. They just did whatever they wanted to do with my name, my identity. They blasphemed me. They recorded me. They did everything without me knowing a thing about it. You see? These kids know they going to these sex parties. These kids knowing that the daddy or the mama sending them out to go have sex with this old man or this, they getting their money. They getting money, right? They're getting money, right? See? The difference with me, somebody saying, what's the difference? I was oblivious to the whole thing. That's a different form of trafficking. It's a whole different form of trafficking, is what I'm hearing. Okay? So they think that they're at the top. I'm telling you, these children are going to be sorry because they went against their mother. So nothing don't have to happen to you automatically. Even if even if you found out that your real mother was in the underground and you fuck with her now, and your birth mother birthed you and raised you the whole time, and these women knew you existed and they didn't even come in, they didn't offer nothing when you needed them new shoes. Your fake in the Truman Show, mama and daddy was trying to take care of it all they want. But these people had millions of dollars behind the scenes and they didn't give your ass shit. And better believe there's nothing that they're giving you now that ain't got blood on it. They didn't care about you. They know that you're going down for this shit in a couple years. You see what I'm saying? So somebody is completely unblemished or completely innocent when it comes to whatever this is. All right? Hold on one second. Somebody is at the door. Here I come. Or when it was poisoning your food or something like this with the orders of this coven or whatever. Hold on. We got this violin energy in reverse. But the violin friend, I don't know. That used to be my Wi-Fi.
Oh, that's messed up.
What?
That you'll get a decoration for your table, but not for us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, that's the only thing they really had. It was at Kohl's. That was affordable anyways.
Wow. So you're not going to get Yanni a Christmas tree?
You gotta get Yanni a Christmas tree.
But you won't allow it in here.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have fun,
nothing to do with nobody else doing.
Did you have fun at the mall?
Hi.
To the mall?
With her shoes on backwards?
Yeah.
Mm-mm. All right. So that's the difference, guys, is what I'm hearing. All right. So these people, somebody keep on saying that they miss you or miss me or something. But somebody is not out of something. And you ain't in it. You gotta wake up. You gotta wake up. They gotta wake up is what I'm hearing. It ain't my responsibility no more. All right, let's see. Somebody acting like they killed somebody or something. They did not. You guys just fell. You just fell. That's why I'm telling you, all these family members are in R&B or something, and then they moved into Hollywood or something. They're not the original royals. They're not. They can't. That's what I'm saying. We're going after two different things here. we're going after two different things. And that's why I told you it's when somebody was born that these people took that leap of faith and moved into another direction and hid themselves. Okay, and they left somebody there to get recorded. They knew that we were in some kind of area. They knew that we were in some kind of area here, that they record people. They knew that we were in a county that they record, and they left their king there to be assaulted and whatever else. Okay, that's why none of them can stay. They had to go back into the industry, back to the soil or the industry that they came from. Whether that's acting, rapping, whatever it is, trapping, I don't know what you was doing, but they have to go back to the soil that they came from. This is only for the one child. So if all my aunties and uncles packed up and snuck and left with that money or something, with that Walton energy or some other money that came in, or that royal money, and I never seen a penny of it, and I didn't have new clothes and new shoes, or somebody could have been spending it on this best friend, because with her mother, I'm not going to get on somebody's bit, but with her, I think she always had a little job after like 17, 18, or when she got older, but somebody was kind of spoiled a little bit. I wasn't spoiled. Also, we have somebody like glutton. That's why I told you, I don't think that these celebrities be having all this stuff that they be showing us when they were showing us on Cribs. Or if they do, can't anybody that was on Cribs or something like this and got a closet like that full of shoes and clothes cannot call me a glutton. Okay? That's what I'm trying to tell you. All the costumes and everything and the clothing, you just can't. You can't. Okay? Nobody, I don't judge people on what they buy and stuff. You live your life how you want to. What make you happy, make you happy. Just don't look over here trying to judge me for mine. Also, somebody's trying to say, well, you're not creative. This other person in the family is creative. No, I packed up my craft room because it flooded downstairs. And I packed up my craft room because I'm too busy doing this. And I'm not using that stuff right now. Okay? But the proof is already in the pudding. So I don't know what to tell these people. I'm not really concerned about what they think. Okay? Because whatever, once I see who it is, what it is, there's no logic in me arguing with this. If I pick up, I'm going to shoot it down. If I pick up something, I'm shooting it down. If it's not true or whatever it is. Okay? This is ridiculous. You can't judge me anyway. So why are you even in the judge's seat, or why are you even sitting in? Like, stop already. You know, it's already, you're already beyond repair or something like this with this. Okay. This could also be another male cousin. That could be, like I tell, for all I did, they did a ritual. For all I know, they could have did a ritual and married these boys to me and then took them off and they all got a cut. So when these people moved to California or something else, they was getting royal money or some running money. I said running. They was getting some money or something that was supposed to be supporting me and giving me like a social lifestyle where I would have cute clothes every single day, my hair done, go get my nails done and everything like this. Right? And I can go in cheerleading and I can go do this and that. And so somebody's trying to, like, I was just watching the Heathers. And remember, it was the one girl that was the odd girl out. And then you had the Heathers. But I never hung around with popular people in school. I didn't. I only had one friend. The friends that I had, they were kind of popular, but not socialite, cheerleader girl popular. Somebody just knew a lot of people. Hey, 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 like that. Running through. But I knew a lot of people too in the hallway. Hey, hey, hey. It was just more, I feel like with me, it's like, hey, what's up? Like, cool. Like, I was cool, like wallflower cool with running into people that I knew in school. But I think, like, my best friend, she was more like, smiley, hey, girl, ah. Like, I wasn't like that. It was just like, hey, what's up? Yeah, what you doing? Yeah, for real, da-da-da-da. Woo, woo, woo. You see what I'm saying? And if all these women and all these girls that was around me was vampires, that was also a betrayal because they had an advantage or something, or if they already had some type of heads up, or if they already had some kind of secret, okay, and pretending like they were just regular people, or if these people were vampires and they were older than me or more advanced or they had more experience than me, it's a betrayal. Because why did you have this girl that was the Holy Spirit that didn't see monsters and demons and stuff around her and witches and didn't know nothing about that? Because I would have still been in the Holy Spirit energy at that time, right? Why did you let those people do that? So that means throughout the nation or throughout the village, no matter how far, like within that county, it doesn't matter who I met. They already was a part of this construct, whether they knew each other or not. They were all communicating as a collective. You or me, who we talking about, you never felt like you were supported, right? But you got the love that fake people show in the fake world in the Truman Show. That you seen everybody else get this kind of little bit of acknowledgement for their parents. My stuff wasn't that much different than my play sisters and their mother between me and my dad. It was the current energies at that time. Parents, most black people that I knew, I go to their house, their parents stayed in their room. Their parents, they would stay in their room. Most black families, or if I had black so-called black friends and I went to their house, the mom was in the room. Most of them were single moms. It wasn't, I didn't have any friends I went over their house that was married except for the white girl Kelly. Okay. But other than that, the moms, they kind of like went off on their own, or they was in the room all the whole time or something. So, I don't know. Okay. Somebody could be saying that Pat energy is somebody's mom, but that Pat energy could be, I think that could be somebody that pierced me. I think, or there's a drowning or something that could have happened in a swimming pool. I always had a dream about that when I went to her apartment. And then years later, my play sister moved over there, which is her aunt, her niece. And she moved in that same apartment complex right there. Yeah, she moved in that same I don't know why I don't know why a source got me trying to remember that. Huh. Mature. So somebody's trying to act like they mature, but they're not. Somebody is a liar. Somebody could be very immature. This is somebody that wait for you to figure out something. They're definitely tapped in the media. And they wait, and then they say, "Ooh, I'm back on top again. Ooh, look at me. Oh, see, you messed up right there." And then you be like, "Nah, partner, I seen whatever." And then they get down on their knees like, "Okay, I'm sorry." And then when they think you messed up again, they rise back up again. Somebody is immature. Okay. All right. So there could be something about that family here. Okay. But what I'm saying is, I was looking at the features of the Mommy Wata energy, and that person that I think could be a Parham that I pointed out last night, that look a lot like Mommy Wata. All right. But I'm trying to figure out if this 23 energy was a family member outside of the Truman Show of theirs, and somebody is trying to link me to this person. If somebody was the top muse out of all the younger girls at that time, the biggest athletes would have had access to us energetically, possibly. So there's something that somebody is hiding here. Okay. So either there was another brother, or somebody, athlete is actually the athlete is actually the outside of the Truman Show version of this uncle of theirs. So I'm trying not to be so thorough here, because I feel like, okay, maybe this could put people in, but this shit is serious to me. Okay. So they either had a version of this uncle that name start with an R in the Truman Show, and the real version of him could have been outside of the Truman Show as an athlete, a major athlete. Or that was a different uncle that was out already. You get what I'm saying? That could have been the first generation or the zero generation of that uncle that was actually the athlete. And then they just put another type of version of this uncle in the another version of his uncle in the Truman Show. Okay? So I don't know why, because I remember the uncle kind of spoke out a little bit, like he was drinking one day, and I remember he was like, "No, them was supposed to be my kids. That was supposed to be my baby mama," or something like this. And then the places said, "Ew, quit playing. Why you saying that?" She was like, "Oh, why you just say that or something?" And he said it like directly to me. And then he was like, "Oh yeah, you got that one guy that worked at the place with me," or something like this. You see what I'm saying? Right? It's something like this, okay? Something is strange about that. And anybody that's watching this, my watchers or their watchers, you know what I'm talking about then. I guess it ain't for everybody to know. Nine of Wands energy. So somebody might not be able to recover from something, okay? For being immature here. Ace of Swords, you might be winning this because somebody is coming off as seeming very immature here. Even if they're older. Ten of Swords, they could have tried to end you off of something like, you talked about my girlfriend. You just mad when I can't even see these people's love life. I can only see the construct of it. I can't see the details of it. And I don't want to see. I'm not sitting here wanting to know what the fuck these people is doing. I'm worried about what I'm about to do. Because I'm supposed to already been doing it before they're doing it. And I'm getting pissed off. All right? So somebody tried to end you because the girl that they was forced to pick over you because you didn't want to fuck with their ass no more because you seen that they was immature or that they tried you. And they thought because they have money or status or something that you were supposed to worship them. But to a son of God, that would be an idol. If that's the way you want to look at it. Because the stars of God don't act like that. They automatically get the accolades from the sons of God. They don't have to get in your face and try to bully you and say, I got this, do you want it? Or I'm not going to give it to you to try to get the attention of God's child. You see? It's a level of respect or something, and that's the respect that they get. That's why I said the industry, yeah, it could have been, these people could have opened me up to industry men to make some money or something like this energetically, okay? But that's not my energy. You knew what you was doing. You was trying to ruin me. And that's why all you motherfuckers is going to burn. Or you going to get down from that spot, or you going to burn. Okay? It's something like that. Because once we talking about that, then I don't give a fuck about what nobody got to say. I'm just tell you right now. I'm not that Jesus that ain't going to have no place to lay my head where I'm going to be safe. Okay, so you could go ahead, or Christ, or whatever it is. You see what I'm saying? That's not going to be me. I came to change things, okay? I'm not in your life trying to manipulate nothing. I'm not holding nothing back on this channel. It depends on what kind of energy is coming my way is how y'all going to get it on this channel. All right? So somebody tried to end you over something you could have said. You could have made a, I be putting up funny shit sometimes. Like, I do. Like, nobody, what I'm trying to say is, I don't be trying to act like my shit don't stink. I'm just saying, I know the nature of these people that's trying to put on for the city and say something when I know, first of all, you will be blaspheming the Holy Spirit because I still ain't tapped into their world all the way, but I really don't have to be. There's a different world waiting for me or a different position. You understand? So I don't have to be. See? That's what I'm saying. Somebody is trying to do something here that you don't got no business doing. Oh, you talked about, you put this about this person. Or somebody's claiming to be the king and that I'm saying something about, there is no other king that I see that's higher than the King of Kings. That's me. And if somebody else was if they have 4 masculines or 4 cousins sitting up in these spots, they gotta go. That's not gluttony. That was left for me. So the King of Kings, just making me think about like the King of Cups or whatever. No, I think he got 3 or 4 elements in the picture with him. But if they broke that throne up and broke it up in between these people, that was the wrong thing to do. That was the wrong thing to do. Say they took 4 uncles instead of taking me as the King of Kings, one powerful entity to have reign over these 4 elements or something like this. Somebody did something, try to pass this over here, okay? You can't, what do they say in the Bible? Why did they wear a veil? A veil could be filters. A veil could be changing their skin color and hair texture. A veil can be anything. A veil could be going from one end. This person used to sit next to you on the bus, and now you can't really tell that that famous person is that person that used to sit on the bus. That's wearing a veil. Well, who are they hiding from? The sun. Why are you hiding from the sun? Because you know what you done. Why are you hiding from the sun? Why you change your name? Why is it 3 of you or 4 of you? Why you cloning people? Why you cloning people? Why you cloning people to make 3 or 4 versions so you can be like, dang, that look a lot. It could that be? Why are you doing that? Why are you spending that much time doing that? You're hiding from the sun. And so when I point you out, God is asking me, well, who is this? Or what is this creature? Oh, damn, these people have, you was right. These people have been doing it. Look, we got you were right. People think that God can just look down, like God sitting in the sky and just look down at the whole world and say, oh, I see what this person, all these people is doing right now. It don't work like that. When it says sees all or knows all, it's in there somewhere. It's in there somewhere. This is why people went into people's Akashic records and took out memories and replaced them with other people's memories. And the fact that you had to go to that length told me that this person is already holy, innocent, and chosen, and you want to put something on that person. So the first time somebody look at a log and see that somebody planted something in your Akashic records, cancel anything this motherfucker is saying. And let's move on. Cancel the, matter of fact, I go down to the depths of shit. Cancel the program. Don't add this to the so-called fake court case or whatever this is, because you can't, if one person could do this one time, what else could they have been doing? We don't want to see none of that shit. It's admissible. What you call it in court? Get it out of here. You messing with people's lives. You're not going to be fucking messing with mine. I worked too hard on myself throughout my life. You must be insane. That's what God said. You know, we beyond the cute man that y'all sent that could have been a plant or something like this that pretended to love or care about somebody, or his several clones that you want me to look through there and say, which one is it really that cares about me? Fuck you talking about. I ain't talking about me. As long as I care about me, I don't care if nobody else don't care about me. So these people might have took 5 years, 6 years. Oh my God, nobody really cared about me in my life. I just don't. No, I processed that shit quick. Moving on, next. I got too much stuff to do because somebody done stole 44 years, 24 years, something like that from me. And I came to get whatever was due to me during that time back. If it ain't nothing that's due, then nigga, where's my IOU? Where's my IOU? All right? So that's what I'm looking at. We got a letter here from a Queen of Jars. Shite. Hold on, these cards are still slippery, y'all. Just flew all, the whole deck just flew out of my hand. Nobody in my family is legit to take that throne that's inside or outside the Truman Show but me. This me right here. So I don't know what somebody is doing. That's why I said you had to be careful, because these people could have had a whole thing that looked like you running around here giving away all the money to these people knowing they didn't do somebody right. Because they knew that they didn't do you right and said, damn, she about to get another lump sum of money. Let's just make a clone and then program this person to give us money whenever we want to. And we don't even have to bring her in. You hear that shit she talking online? Yeah. They knew it. And you better keep on knowing you had enough. You had enough. You greedy. You the gluttonous ones. That's why you're going to be set down this season. Whoever these people is. My family, somebody else's family, don't matter who family. It's the principle of the matter. It's the principle of the matter. I had to separate what the guys, whether they were famous or other people like me or YouTubers, what they were trying to say. It don't matter. It's no hard feelings or whatever, but no way. There's no way you could have seen some of the shit that you seen when you were sitting here watching. You know what I'm saying? And you could go home peacefully and do whatever else. And you can't be that powerful, because you would be able to move mountains. You understand? So that's what something my daddy taught me, or God taught me, or something. It don't make no sense. No. You want me to think that you so powerful, you so rich, you doing all this and stuff, and you would whatever, but you supposed to be working with me as a lover or a friend or something like this, and I'm still sitting here in this situation? Like, not that you owe, because whoever this is do owe somebody something. The only reason why some of these people is back and not turned to dust is because they were sent in here to guide or as shamans or something like this. It's the only reason why they even allowed it. Honest to God, this is that prophecy that that Chief Owen was Onan or whatever was talking about, and I also picked it up in the Bible. The only reason why some of these people is back here on this earth was to serve me in this process right now. And you didn't do that. And these people are scared to face me or God or whatever it is, because you know that you're going back to the dust, or you knowing that you're going back to the death if you did not do what you were supposed to be doing, or if you went against me, or you went against that person that sent you in to do right by me. You know it. There is none other besides me. I said it. We talking about the immediate senior royals. There, even them, even them, even them. Somebody should have just chose right the first time. Somebody should have just chose the first time. I already know the true identity of who somebody is. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. The Empress. Don't play with me. Okay? So they might want the Empress to be an actor. Okay? And the Sun in reverse. Somebody wants you to leave. They saying you ain't their child or something like this, to cover up these people that was doing this stuff, and they don't want to believe their creations that they created in somebody's likeness did this stuff. Or they know exactly what they did and they think they could kick somebody else, but we already seen that you can't. You gonna end up leaving your ass out. Okay? And it ain't even like nobody want to stay here, but something have to be demanded. Something have to be reprimanded or something here before somebody can leave. Okay, it's a must. You're not about to chase me out of here and I'm about to be running, trying to sign up for something or take my clothes off to get on track or back on track, motherfucker. It ain't happening. I ain't leaving here till I got what I need to have in my hands, baby. Okay, like I said, because this is my home. This is my kingdom or something here. Okay, as well. All right, somebody saying they'll never forget somebody. Okay, I don't know why this person can't just be mature about the situation. Don't got nothing to do with me. Oh, because you got that spell on you by Jacala Tarot? That witch? That's not the king either. That's a Norse-worthy replica of that one of them aunties or the grandma or something like this that y'all brought back from the dead. Quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. Maybe y'all been used to getting something done in some kind of way, and you met. This is why they could have kept somebody, because I'm trying to tell you right now. Why they call it the holy fire? I'm trying to tell you right now. Jesus, why you telling us what we doing? What you doing? The star card. That's what did I just say, y'all? What did I just say? The star, door. You're following the lead of somebody, I'm telling you. That father was exiled. You brought back those demons and that Candelaria and all their families or whatever this is to try to do something here. That's what you did. This is true. This is true. You gave the juice or something, not the juice, but you gave the coat or the covering as if this person was better than me or something like this, or more popular and everything, and restricted me from things. You know it's true. All right? So somebody thinks like this, you're going to be going off to be a starving star or something like this. No, baby. No. All right. We got a Prince of Pentacles energy. This is like one of the paper wasps that we had stuck in the side of our house, in our siding. It was a colony of wasps. Took a couple months to get rid of them in the siding. You know what I'm saying? You got to know where you're at or where you came from before you know where you're going. So something got to be made right here. And then somebody can move on some kind of way here. The Ace of Wands. So instrument. There's no power in the industry or with this violin person. Or maybe that's why we've seen the violin in reverse on the floor. Because somebody could be trying to stick you or place you with this person or somebody in the industry, but there's no power in the industry. Somebody going to continue to be clowned. Or something like this. Okay? Nobody's saying that somebody can't be cool with people. I'm just saying two things are separate. What did I say? I'm not ever going to let nobody make me think that I'm talking some bullshit and I'm not talking about what I know what I'm talking about. People act like you don't know nothing about business. You only been doing this. No, I do know a lot about it. And I know I don't mix business with pleasure. And I know I could not have, because of what I've experienced here, any of those alleged, I cannot know any of those people. You see what I'm saying? They could just could be somebody that could do something in that side of the kingdom. Oh, the cousin is over there in the seventh realm, or he run what's going on in Vegas or something like this or whatever like this. Because he connected to that family or he connected to the king. But right up all around me, nah. I'd rather have some perfect strangers that's really about the job, or some real ride or die motherfuckers that been doing shit behind my back that work for me in the kingdom or whatever this is that we trying to get or that I'm trying to get. Uh, I'd rather just go recruit some of them if I could find out. If they say, hey, this guy saved your life when you was 9 years old and he never turned his back on you once or whatever. Even you was talking that shit. Yeah, let's pick that one. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing else. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody that's obsessed with me in the wrong way, but you need to be obsessed. You joining this team over here with the vision. Yeah. You need to be obsessed with the vision. That's like somebody opening up a business and going investing and having people all in the business. You don't even have the location yet. You don't even have what the name is going to be. You don't have the because I don't necessarily believe in professional, like, depending on what you're doing, like a business plan, but I can write out a business plan on paper with a pencil. You know what I'm saying? How I'm going to do something, how much money is going to cost, a basic business plan. I've made several of them in my life. Okay. But some professional shit that you gotta, put and send in to somebody to get a loan or to get somebody to get a grant or something, I probably ain't the best at doing that. With bullet points and all that shit, no. All right. So something like this, like, it, don't be mad. You might even still could get a position in the lower rankings of the kingdom. You just not sitting up around me if you betrayed me. That's just that. All these people is bought and paid for actors and shit anyways. Stop acting so serious. You about to lose your whole livelihood. So we got an actor here. Three of cups in reverse here. Somebody was celebrating with these people, or you can't celebrate with these people. Okay, somebody could be saying that too, that you can't celebrate with these people. Maybe none of them like you or something like this. Okay. Oh, what was already there? Well, maybe this is a sign, y'all, because what did we just say? This could be a sign. Because, again, to be like a Hollywood actor, you got to be, a certain look. Or, they got room for one fat girl at a time. That could be Lizzo. This could be who could have been doing something like, why men great till they got to be great. But this sounds just like these other women right here that somebody was celebrating with. Okay. Maybe somebody can only have one big body person. Okay. And these other girls have more of an ideal big body personality or shape. But somebody knows if they don't pick you, what these people are going to do. Somebody could be trying to make a safe haven. I don't know. It could be something like that. I don't know. Hold on one second.